What's up guys, ZenK3 here, and today I'm going to be sharing with you what I've learned from being a YouTuber for 1 whole year. Let's go. Being a YouTuber for a year, you do get some tips and some techniques that you do take on with you from like the first video that I ever made. I brought some tips and techniques on with that I use now, and some that you learn on the way, really. And one of these tips, I wouldn't say it's a technique, but one of these tips that I will share with you is preparation. Now, preparation, what does that mean? So I'm talking about charging your camera, making sure your SD card is clear for use, tips like that, just to stop any interruptions and to keep your flow going, so you remain positive, you remain motivated, and you want to be hungry to make a video. Also, lighting. The lighting doesn't need to be in your face. It needs to be at a standard distance away to make a good shot, really. Like, obviously, if I was outdoors, I'd just use natural lighting. And that's not the sun being like here, is it? Because otherwise, I'd die. Also, making a rough script. Now, that it doesn't mean like you have to write out word for word. I write out key points that I want to talk about and keep them here, just to look back at and say, okay, I need to talk about this, I need to talk about that, and just go with the flow from there. So a rough script will help in any video that you make. It could be outdoors, it could be like a grand film that you want to make, where there's loads of different shots that you need loads of different tips and camera angles and different movements and stuff like that. Jot them all down, keep a record of them, and when you forget or when you run out of ideas, you can just look at that and think, oh yeah, I haven't done that, and then you pick it and then you do that and you progress. Or it could be a simple face-to-face video like I'm doing now, just talking to you, but I need key points to talk about and to keep this video going. Secondly, I want to talk to you about having an idea and actually executing that idea. Now, at the very start, I had like a book of so many ideas, so many things that I wanted to go through, and I just didn't know how to do it. It was just impossible for me to imagine the outcome because I haven't done any of that before. So now I feel like if I write an idea, I can adjust it to how I would make it, adjust it to what facilities I have around me, what I can gain access to, and create a video upon what I'm able to get, really. And I think I can create videos better now from just an idea on a piece of paper and actually putting that onto a video for you guys to watch. Distribution. That's another one I want to talk to you about. Distribution is so important. You might make the best content in the world. It might be better than PewDiePie and more entertaining than Logan Paul and Jake Paul and KSI and the boxing match and everything. It might be better than all of that, but no one can see it because you haven't distributed, because you haven't shared it with your friends, you haven't shared it with the public, you haven't done anything. Send messages through Facebook, you need to send a link on WhatsApp, or just get your friends to watch it and to share it and to do all of that. That will gain a platform like a fan base, so people will regularly watch it, and then maybe a couple of people might get interested because, oh look, that's got 500 views, let me check that out, what's that about? And they watch it, and then that gains up, and then suddenly you're, oh, got 1 million views. Sweet. Not yet, one day. The next thing I want to talk to you about is confidence. Now, confidence is very important because I remember my first video, literally this set, I felt the heat coming off the lights. I felt so hot. I was like, I can't do this. Just staring into the lens. Every time I go to say, I got something in my head, I go to say it, I look at the lens and I'm like, what was I saying? I know I'm talking shit now, but at least I can flow. And I'm not talking about the confidence where it's like, oh, talking to girls, because if it was talking to girls, then I'll be famous by now, so. It's the confidence where you're not discouraged about if something goes wrong in a video while making it. You're not discouraged if an idea you're trying to figure out, you can't really figure it out. You're not discouraged if the the amount of views you're getting isn't that great, because the confidence that you're making is a character and a persona about you to the camera. And I feel that if you aren't confident, then you're not gonna portray your ideas and your videos to the audience as best as possible. So I think gaining a confidence to make videos in the first place is so important, and it helps you progress. It helps you climb up the ladder of YouTube, and you actually enjoy it more. I remember my first few videos I said about getting hot and stuff. After I posted that, I was like, that's it, I'm done, cool. If I don't get famous from that, I'm never doing that again. Even though I love the idea of like making a video and filming and editing and all that, actually standing or sitting in front of a camera was a complete nightmare. I hated that, and even now I find it difficult to go outside and talk in front of like loads of people, like people just walking past and they're looking at you, you're the odd one out with a camera facing yourself. That's daunting. I remember the London challenge that I did with Toby, that was daunting, but you just had to think, okay, it's fine. You're on the train and you're talking and he's like got the camera in front of you, and it's just, you're talking to it and you feel like, oh, they're judging you, they're thinking, oh, is that guy famous or are they just another idiot with a camera? And you feel like, I don't know, it's just it's difficult to get your head around, but once you get your head around that, and once you get the confidence just to talk in front of the camera, you can do well. I'm blabbing on now, so let's get back to it. Consistency. This is so important. I've never realised how important consistency was. If you're not consistent, you're not going to get anywhere. And that's not just making films, that's training for football. That's playing basketball, any sport. That can be drawing, it could be being an artist. You need to be consistent in order to get better. If you're not consistent, then you're going to make a video there, and then a video over there, and then a random video there, and it's just, people are not going to get interested, the ball's not going to roll. Be consistent. Another reason to actually be consistent is that you're making content. You're making video after video after video, and you're getting used to a schedule and how much effort you need to put in to be at that level. Now, YouTubers with like million subscribers, they can make a video once a day, once a week, get away with it now and again for like once every 2 weeks if they've gone away for a bit. That's fine. But for us smaller YouTube channels, we need to like push it every single day. Even if you're not making a video, you need to be making ideas, you need to be editing today and then editing again and then making a video, then editing and releasing a video, then like every so often you need to be producing. You need to get into that motivating mindset to do well. And that's it, guys. That's all I wanted to talk to you about, is what I've learned over the past year of being a YouTuber. Hopefully you've picked up some tips and techniques and ideas of how to make a video or how to go about making videos. Hopefully it's helped. If it has helped you, please hit the like button. That will mean a massive deal for me. If you're new around here, please subscribe as well, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.